Hello, everyone, and welcome to another OSGS One Stop Geek Shop live unboxing number 21. Vantheon. I am Billy at _Swan_man on Twitter, repping the One Stop Geek Shop podcast, which can be found on all fine and reputable free podcast distributors. And today we will be unboxing the Masters of the Universe Prince Adam Sky Sled. So, Masters of the Universe, as you know, I wasn't really a fan as a kid. Didn't really have this collection, and of all of the 80s re-releases that have been dropping over the last, collector's years, this is the latest madness. So, let's get to it, shall we? Aha! Needed a blade big enough to handle Eternia. So, WWE Eternia got me into Masters of the Universe, and Mattel's latest attempt at redoing it from scratch with those bodies and at the reasonable price point made it real easy to get into. Since they're re-releases of G.I. Joe right now, ASMR, cool box art. Recycle it, please. So, since the G.I. Joe line that is coming back with the 80s madness is a poor rehash of something I already have all of, from, 2005, 2006? And since the Ghostbusters, I completed right there. And let's see, what's another 80s property that I was in vogue today? Well, I guess that's it. Masters is the natural conclusion of that. And the only way to get this guy, Prince Adam, currently, is to get the Sky Sled. I didn't know upon purchase that this Sky Sled, because I don't know anything about Masters except for the wonderful documentaries, that this can go for the good guys and the bad guys. So it has a swappable plate there. As you can see, these turn out from good to bad. And the little head swaps from kitty cat to, from bird to saber-toothed tiger thing. So let's see if we can crack this bad boy open. It has some of the infamous Mattel restraints. Oh, there's one. I don't know if we can get, I'll just cut towards myself here. I don't know if we can get, See, I want to say the words from Eternia because I know them, more or less, but I keep defaulting to the Thundercats, where it's like, Sword of Omens, grant me sight beyond sight. And that's not He-Man, dude, because Lion-O, excellent, Lion-O doesn't have to, say a funny chant to be awesome. He already is. There's a back view. Cool decals. I'm trying to see how this plate comes off. I don't know if it just, pops off or if I have to do something to push to get it out, or I can't swap the plates. Little turret moves. I'll probably swap the head. I don't know exactly, I don't have any reference to this. I know he rides Battle Cat, which is a green peg warmer these days, but this was not. Retailed for about $29 when I found it. Comes with a cool sand dune base. So he will be... There we go. A funny story about Prince Adam and myself here. This is the new version with the new body mold and everything. His head, I want to say, is pretty much the same, just like the original, except he has a cool vest. Let's see, can the vest come off or is it glued? For the best that it's glued. So as a kid, when I was reading Toy Fair magazine, dating myself, let's see if I can get this. When I was reading Toy Fair magazine, I learned about the concept of customization. Let's see if we can get, there we go. Haha. Customization. And so, would you stand? He won't. Customization, and that's what happened to the Prince Adam that I was gifted by a childhood friend when I moved away from my block. He gave me a Prince Adam without the vest. Let's get him a sword here. And that was my first custom, was making Prince Adam into a Hulk with some green acrylic paint. And it went about as well as you can imagine, an 11-year-old with no skills painting a figure from the 80s. It sucked. It wasn't the best. Not ideal. But there's Prince Adam with the combined power sword, the Sword of Eternia. It is not two halves like the one that came with He-Man and Skeletor respectively. This is the full force Eternia sword. And that rules by virtue of the fact that, that's just a cool prop, I think. That we have the whole, whoever has the power has this unified sword so that it's not as tenuous as the two very thin sword pieces. So real quick, let's bust this guy out. There's the Alternate head, all the rage. I kind of like the cat head better than the bird head, the phoenix head. It has a... So that, and... Woo! Got him. So the blaster bolt goes inside the turret. And unlike most effects, I'll probably keep this one since this is a very displayable toy line. Little turret, little sky bike works. This is cool. Yeah, no, I've never delved into it. I'm sure this is a fine remake of the original, I'm guessing. His joints are a little stiff. I have to give him a Bubba bath. But there you go. Baddies. It's a dragon. So let me see if I can clip this into the base real fast for you. As you can see, there's a sneak preview of unboxings to come. Pow! Nice clear base. Nice sand duny base. Let's go. Yeah, there it is. So there you have that. Let's see if he can ride the sky. Yeah, that's pretty good. Voila! C'est fini. C'est un Prince Adam with the power. My issue here is that the power sword, it's got a thick handle for his little bitty hands. Because he is just a prince and not at his full strength. So there's no way that he could wield the sword. Or whatever. But yeah, no, I mean, I needed Prince Adam. It's a basic. I know if you have Masters of the Universe, you got to have the complimentary Prince Adam. The vehicle is a surprise and how cool it is. Out of the package, it's a cool package overall. But for $30 regarding how much, that's the price of like 2 figures, more or less, around these parts and these times. But yeah, great value, totally worth it. Battle Cat still rests alone at a much cheaper price. But this rules. No cringer, no interest in terms of Battle Cat. I have the power. That's all I got. Will I buy Orko? That's a question. Hit me on Twitter, as I mentioned, and see if I should or shouldn't buy Orko. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe this video. Unboxing toys. There's all kinds of tchotchkes in the background. It's a good time. But thank you so much. Have a good one. And never grow up. Never surrender. Don't do it. Never surrender. Just stop the madness.